for you tonight. We've already had one 6-side tag match. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do another one. This time, it's the 6-women tag match. But this one will be decided by the one fall only. So, whoever gets the fall is the winner. Let's meet the ladies.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much to the legendary Lee Bamber, the icon of professional wrestling. And speaking of icon, somebody who has the potential to be one. Not myself, Aaron X, ladies and gentlemen, but this incredibly talented young woman, the bad girl, the shooter of ASW South, Lily May, who has overcome quite the transformation lately and is now rather favourably in the corner of what I would deem to be the correct side in many estimations. Turning her back on the Duchess, ladies and gentlemen, back at what's the throne. But unfortunately, despite aligning herself with Armina Lily chose to side with the Duchess and disband from the ritual at what's the throne. And that is what has caused this mammoth 6-woman tag team matchup here tonight.
Number 1 on a mission, the silent assassin, Lily May. Number 2.
Yes, indeed, and this woman certainly requires no introduction, but I'll give you one nonetheless. This is the most beautiful woman in professional wrestling. This is the most devastating entity, the femme fatale, the destructive force, and the better portion of death on the Nile, the goddess Athena Ray, with a bone to pick with her opponents here tonight, especially one Moss King. Yes, indeed, Athena Ray finally unleashed where she belongs. People are getting handed opportunities left, right, and center, but this is one that is highly deserving, and Athena Ray is looking to make her mark here in this 6-women's tag team matchup. Lee Bamber, tell them who it is.
Presenting to you, the goddess of the dark, the femme fatale, Athena Ray.
Damn.
And completing the trio.
Well, if you're going to go into a war with 3 very, very impressive professional wrestlers, then you better bring a very, very impressive fighter. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for echoes of excellence to reverberate around the studio theatre, because relentless Rhiannon Jade has finally arrived here in ASW South, and not a moment too soon, looking to lead the charge alongside Athena Ray and Lily May against a long-term adversary in the Moss King, Armina Lily.
And completing the trio from Cornwall, a force of nature in TNA, this is Echo Rhiannon Jade. There you have team number 1. Here comes the opposition.
Yes, indeed, that is quite the trio, but can they topple everybody's favourite royalty? Ladies and gentlemen, the return of the Duchess, coming off the biggest win of her career, knocking off Armina Lily in a stunning all-women street fight. Your main event of What's the Throne, the Duchess Sophia back in the house once again here at the Studio Theatre, and no denying the excellent excellent professional wrestling acumen of this young woman. A very talented future megastar, I assure you that much. But I tell you what, it's going to be very interesting to see how she handles the emotional inclination of this matchup.
It's our very own Queen of the Ring, the standout star of 2026. Welcome, Duchess Sophia! Here comes one of her tag partners.
Oh boy, I'll tell you what, you are out of your depth, kids. No denying that this young woman has a great deal of potential, a great deal of heart and desire, but this is a mismatch entirely. Weather warning indeed, Megastorm has been placed right in the middle of a real storm. Don't get it twisted. And I tell you what, I'm interested to see whether she will regret signing up to join the combination of the Duchess and the Moss King.
Christchurch in Dorset, I ask you to welcome into action our very own Storm, the Megastorm! And finally...
Well, two very unique sides of a very different coin of professional wrestling, but the equilibrium of that all is this young woman. Arguably the most talented professional wrestler in ASW South together, and definitely well put together as arguably the most hard-working individual in the world today. The Moss King, Armina Lily, returns with a brand new personality and a brand new outlook right here at ASW South, and oh so popular. So quickly the tides have changed for Armina Lily, and this is why this matchup has so much ferocity behind it, because Athena especially, who obviously trusts me with all of her finest thoughts, and all of them are so beautiful and eloquent, has made it very clear that she believes Armina Lily to be a turncoat, somebody who ran for the rafters and abandoned the true division of women's wrestling here in ASW South.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one, the Huntress is on the prowl and the prey is waiting this side of the ring. It is the Moss King, Armina Lily.
No denying the professional wrestling acumen available within this ring, especially when you look at this side, and Rhiannon Jade already extremely perplexed by the idiots at Salisbury, and understandably so. I have my run-ins with these people many a time.
It's suicide, but it's the one fall that counts.
One fall to a finish. 6 women's tag team matchup, and it looks like the Goddess and the Moss King are going to start things out. Referee Roger Sears, the Wrestle Daddy, in charge of this 6 women's tag team matchup. Here we go, collar and elbow tie-up. Moss King and Athena backing Armina Lily into the corner with ferocity. And a shove to the chest, and Athena has just about had enough of Armina Lily, who has chosen to switch her stance, and I don't think Armina Lily appreciates being slapped across the face by the Goddess. Get used to it, Benedict Arnold. Headlock applied by the Goddess, sent off the ropes by Armina Lily, and you're not going to knock down the Moss King without a serious amount of effort. That is one very well put together athlete, ladies and gentlemen. Not going to trip up the Moss King is Athena on Armina Lily, and now front face lock applied. Armina Lily escapes and snaps Athena up and over. Now prepping for the back elbow delivered right to the chest of Athena Ray and a slap right across the face in return. And, well, whether you like it or you don't like it, that's exactly what Athena Ray delivered first. And now Megastorm gets the tag, double back elbow, wrestling on Armina Lily, if we're being truthfully honest here, but hook at the leg nonetheless, get to 1 count. Obviously Athena Ray feeling the pressure somewhat. Looking for that vaunted Storm Time DDT, arguably the most devastating finisher in the history of professional wrestling, and that's why Athena Ray is able to escape with a forearm right to the jaw. And now Lily May, the shooter, is going to look to make an example of Megastorm, who hits a drop toe hold of sorts, and now Irish whip reversed by Lily May. What a head of steam there is. Ducks the back elbow and the clothesline and delivers a running splash. Lily May able to escape for the 3 count. Megastorm, the Duchess, trying to rally some support here for everyone's favourite resident superhero. And now a bulldog delivered in the middle of the ring. Hook at the leg by the Storm. Down as a 2 count, and Lily May, by the way, already up before her opponent. Some cracking tan lines on display, it has to be said. Irish whip reversal with Rhiannon Jade. Well, frankly, shoving Megastorm right into Lily May. Very smart from the echo of Rhiannon Jade. Russian leg sweep applied by Lily May. Gets a 2 count only. Now, many people would argue that Megastorm would do well just to stay down in an environment of this nature, but I'll give her credit where it is due. A lot of fight, a lot of heart, a lot of desire. Every single tool that you need from a personality standpoint to be in professional wrestling, even if many people might believe the technique to be lacking. And speaking of technique, watching Athena Ray batter Megastorm in the corner, frankly, is the stuff of dreams if you're part of Death on the Nile. Rhiannon Jade now getting the tag, and speaking of excellence, laying the lever, putting the boot work to the Storm. What an absolutely stunning professional wrestler. What a stunning professional Rhiannon Jade is. Just wearing out Megastorm on the ropes. Roger Sears, back up, son. Let them do their business. Stiff forearm shot right to the chest, and Rhiannon Jade just riling up the opposition. And very emotionally charged is this matchup, and Armina Lily especially is absolutely enraged and wants another slice of Rhiannon Jade. They've been going back and forth all over the country, as have, of course, Armina Lily and the Duchess, but they find themselves tagging together, a real rare occurrence in professional wrestling. Irish whip out of the corner. My God, the ferocity on that Irish whip. And now a stiff club to the chest of the Storm. Irish whip into the corner with velocity. Forearm delivered. And now Megastorm taken down to the mat. Nothing fancy, but highly effective wrenching at the good looks of the Storm. Rhiannon Jade now looking to whip off. Well, credit to Megastorm putting the brakes on and delivering 2 forearm shivers. Athena Ray should have had that scouted, and finally makes the tag. The gas tank is empty, but I tell you what isn't. The Duchess is absolutely full of vigor for this matchup. Shotgun drop kick right to the midsection, looking to build up a head of steam, and now looking to deliver that variation of the Olympic slam. Beautiful, beautiful technique by the Duchess. Never, ever could you question the wrestling acumen of this young woman, one of the finest talents walking this earth today. Looking to grab Rhiannon Jade, who was bailing out to the outside, trying to create some separation, and just hangs the Duchess out to dry on the middle rope. And now Rhiannon Jade looking to wear down the Duchess here. Tag made indeed, and here comes the shooter, looking to wear down the Duchess even more. And obviously the game plan has been ferociously put into effect. A knife edge chop by Lily May. Gotta say, I'm loving this version of the shooter. This is who you truly are. You shouldn't have to hide away from who you are just because certain people in this industry can't handle a little truth. And a vicious knife edge chop from the Duchess, and that is exactly the true athlete we expect her to be. And a beautiful arm ringer takes her right down. I'll tell you what, the shoulder could have been hyperextended there. That is a nasty, nasty collision. We know the Duchess picked up an ankle injury in her matchup with Armina Lily. Obviously looks to be far better for the case now, but interesting to see whether that does come into play later in this matchup, as the beautiful goddess is looking to apply some serious destruction. And now a devil's kiss. Booyah! That is some serious technique, driving the face of the Duchess into the canvas, and the goddess doing what she does best. Absolutely scintillating offense from Athena Ray. Rhiannon Jade now getting that tag, and speaking of scintillating, one of the best strikers in the business, and looking to make an example of the Duchess. Headbutt to the breadbasket, courtesy of Rhiannon Jade. Relentless by name, relentless by nature. Another headbutt to the midsection. Brilliant body control, holding on to the Duchess Sophia, making sure she cannot escape. Off the ropes, looking for a hat trick. Beautiful sunset flip though, able to escape over the top, rolls her up, and just able to escape is Rhiannon Jade. And the Duchess was in serious trouble until she applied that sunset flip, but unfortunately for her, normal business seems to have resumed. Quick tags being made by this rather fluid unit, considering it's a third time tag team as well. Very impressive. Double Irish whip. The Duchess ducks the clothesline, sends Athena Ray into Lily May. A malfunction at the junction, now looking to escape. Athena Ray's got hold of one of the legs, but the Duchess able to escape once again. Makes the tag. Yes, she does, to the Moss King. The Moss King is in. Legal tag. Clothesline takes down Athena Ray and Rhiannon Jade. And oh boy, well, Armina Lily looks like she's been fired out of a cannon. Roaring back elbows in the corner to both Rhiannon Jade and Athena Ray. Sidesteps, another malfunction at the junction. Athena Ray wants out Rhiannon Jade, and a stunner viciously applied to the goddess. You mind those beautiful looks, sunshine. And now, oh my god, back suplex applied to Rhiannon Jade. Great power on display. Hooked up the leg, and Lily May breaks up the count. This match has just broken down completely, and Megastorm just randomly getting in the ring for no apparent reason, and apparently the rules of wrestling don't matter anymore, and now all 6 women in a Pier 6 brawl. And obviously referee Roger Sears is going to have a real hard time trying to contain 6 of the most devastating femme fatales in professional wrestling. Megastorm is looking for the storm time, and could we be getting a trifecta of the most violent DDTs in the history of professional wrestling? Jake Roberts-esque behavior, as you would expect. Trio of DDTs. And now Armina Lily is looking to dispatch Rhiannon Jade, the 2 legal women in this matchup. Break of the eyes. Roll up from behind. Very, very smart from Rhiannon Jade. Gets a 2 count only. And now, beautiful inside out, tying up for the vicious short arm lariat from Rhiannon Jade. The echo of lariat. And now, just a 2 count, unfortunately. Rhiannon Jade delivered it beautifully. Check out the cross cam on that. The sexiest replay in professional wrestling. Don't get it twisted. Nathan Cross, you animal. Sidestep by Armina Lily, and a snap German suplex. That is stunning. Stunning technique, no question. And now looking to pick up Rhiannon Jade. The Moss King with a Huntress driver right down to the canvas. And Armina Lily wins it.
The Huntress, Armina Lily.
The cross cam shows you the devastation of that finish. You ain't getting up from that. And Armina Lily looking, frankly, quite perplexed, but nonetheless picks up a victory. The Moss King doing the heavy lifting, as you would expect, and a very impressive display, it has to be said, from all 3 of these women. But I'm sure the story doesn't end right where it is at this moment in time. We shall see.